Hey family, we are back for another episode of Oh to Be Whole. Yes, it's Thursday. I'm dropping a new video. I'm so glad you're here with me, my holy rollers, my new subscribers, my new viewers, those of you who have not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the little bell so you can receive a notification every time I drop a new video. Also hit that like button, share, and comment in the comment section, y'all. If you ever go look in the comments, you'll see the back and forth that we have interacting with one another regarding the topic that we discussed. So thank you so much for doing that on today. Also, if you're wanting some coaching support, just needing somebody to help thought partner with you, please reach out to me at otobewhole@gmail.com. That's otobewhole@gmail.com. All right. Check your girl Camille out. Okay. All right. As you can see, normally I would have some O to Be Whole gear on, but today I have on Free Purvis Pain. I don't know if any of you have been following the story, but this is someone I know, his sister, Rolanda Holman, and she has just been advocating for her brother who's been on death row for 30 plus years for a double murder that he did not commit. And I just wanted to wear this in solidarity with their movement. The Innocence Project has picked up his case and they're fighting to have him removed from death row as well as fully exonerated for not committing these crimes. So Rolanda, this is for you and your family, hoping to encourage you all to press on. Know that you are in my thoughts and my prayers, and we're believing God with you around this situation. So just stay encouraged. And for those of you who may not know anything about this story, check out purvispain.org. Check it out. Check it out and read up a little bit about it. And I followed the story quite a bit. And so check it out and give your support where you can. Okay. All right. So today, y'all, guess what this weekend is? That's right. It's Father's Day. Can you believe it? It's Father's Day, y'all. Unfortunately, this is a weekend that does not get nearly the amount of pub that it needs to get. Okay. Fathers are so important. You know, you go into a store, whether it's Walgreens, CVS, Family Dollar, you're looking for a card and the shelf is about this big for all the Father's Day cards. If you go on Mother's Day, you may have a whole section full of Mother's Day cards. But for Father's Day, for some reason, you know, they don't give you as many options. But it is a day that should be celebrated. There are some awesome men, whether they are fathers or mentors or whatever they may be. They are some awesome people, men who are, you know, doing well by their wives, doing well by their children. And doesn't necessarily mean that they married the mother of their children, but they are taking care, fully supporting financially and emotionally there for their children. And I just wanted to take the time to shout out all of the fathers who are doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, it's not that you need a medal for it, because, you know, if you're a father, you're just doing what you're supposed to do. All right? You're just doing what you're supposed to do. But I don't care who you are or what you're doing, even if it's out of the heart and you don't expect any accolades for it. It's still okay to let people know that I appreciate you. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. All of those things. And those of you who have fathers in your life, whether it be your spouse, whether it be your actual father, or whether it was a stepfather, whomever it is, an adopted father, whoever played that father role in your life, it is so important for you to, you know, acknowledge them during this time. And I unfortunately, my father passed away nearly 30 years ago, actually over 30 years ago. So I'm not able to express how I feel about him and all that he put into me before he left this world, and me and my siblings before he left this world. But I want you, for those of you who have fathers who are alive, don't take it for granted that they are here. Don't take that for granted, because at some point, you know, if things go as they are supposed to, where the parents leave before the children, your father won't be here, and you won't be able to tell him thank you. You won't be able to say, I appreciate you, Dad. whatever it is that you would want to do to appreciate your father, do those things now. The song talks about giving them their flowers while they live. I'm telling you, that's becoming more and more real to me every day, because people are leaving this earth. I mean, I know people been dying since the beginning of time, but it's just like now people are dying left and right, young and old. It looks like the younger people are dying quicker than some of the older people. But just wanting to express, to let our men know we appreciate you. Those of you who are out there getting it, doing what you're supposed to do to take care of your children, you are appreciated. And I personally want to tell you, thank you. Thank you for being a model for the world. Thank you for, going out on the limb and standing firm and not being what media has put out, especially for our black men, that they are not good fathers, that they don't take care of their children, that they go and have a bunch of children and don't, look after them and all of that. And that's just not true. There are some out there now. Don't get me. It's some deadbeat dads. I'm not negating that at all. There are some dads out there who are not doing their due diligence when it comes to their children. But for the ones who are, I celebrate you on this weekend. I want you to know that I appreciate you for being a father, and even for my brothers and my brothers-in-law who I have watched be good fathers to their children. I appreciate you, and happy Father's Day to you. And I just hope that your children appreciate you the way that they should. And I just didn't want this weekend to go by without at least expressing some level of appreciation to the fathers, because year after year, the restaurants are not nearly as full. Again, I talked about the card section. I mean, it's just limited numbers of cards for you to choose from. Go out. Go all out for, and a lot of people say, well, I'm not buying anything for my husband or for my significant other because he's not my daddy. True enough, he's not your dad, but he is the father of your children, or he may be a father. So why wouldn't you want to express, especially if he's a good father, and if you dating him, I hope he is a good father. Because if he's not, baby, you need to get on out of Dodge, because if he's not taking care of his kids, he is not going to take care of you. And I want to also encourage fathers who may be disconnected from their children for whatever reason. Maybe there was a divorce. Maybe something has happened in the relationship where there is some level of division going on. I want to urge you as a father, even though your child may have done something, as a father, you may need to be the bigger person. You may need to step up and take the first step, toward reconciling that relationship. And if you're a child, or if you are an adult child and you know that there has been a breach in the relationship, step up and take that first step towards reconciling that relationship, reuniting that relationship, or uniting that relationship. Maybe there's never been a strong relationship, but maybe you need to step up and do something. And again, that doesn't mean that because you step up, everybody's going to be receptive. It doesn't mean that. But you want to always be able to say, I did everything that I knew to do. I did everything that I could to try to reconcile this situation. And you can't control what somebody else does. You can't control how somebody else responds to you. But all you can do is what you can do. So I want to encourage you, reconcile any broken relationships that may be between child and father. And if you're a girlfriend, or if you're a wife, if you're a mother, whatever, help to try to push that relationship to be rebuilt. And I know there are situations that may have been hurtful, that may be hard. I understand that. I am not trying to minimize that, okay? But relationship between father and child and children is so important. Girls need their dads. Sons need their dads. Oh my goodness. If never before, our children need their fathers in their life. They need a strong man to take, some level of strong support for them in their lives. And if you are not doing that, what better day is it to do it? Or what better weekend is it to do it is on Father's Day? Okay, for you to make the moves that you need to move to be the best father that you could ever be. Okay, and again, I didn't want this weekend to go by without celebrating and verbalizing the fathers who are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, and I realize again that doesn't mean you may get a medal or any type of award for being a father and doing what you're supposed to do, but as someone who appreciates, I appreciate, even though my dad has been gone 30 plus years, I appreciate what he deposited in me. It has carried me. I can hear his voice so many times, being young, talking in my ear, those things that he taught us as children. One of the things he used to always say, a good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. That's a scripture in the Bible talking about your word, talking about your name. You should not allow riches or other things or you shouldn't sacrifice your name and your word, for things. All right. Integrity is something that's so important. It'll take you much further. It'll take you much further than any degree, any money, anything. Your integrity will take you so much further. Start, making sure that you are setting an example for your children to follow and leaving a legacy for your children to remember, so that they can have those things to pass down to their children and to their children, and it goes down from generation to generation. Okay, all right, well, today is not a long video, but I wanted to shout out our awesome fathers. Happy Father's Day to you. I hope that you are celebrated in a way that you will always remember and be and feel appreciated by your children and those who love you. Okay. Again, thank you for joining me for another episode of Oh to Behold. Yes, I have my free Purvis Payne t-shirt on. We're supporting this effort. We're praying and believing God that the truth will be revealed and this man will be set free. Again, visit purvispayne.org. Can you see that? purvispayne.org if you want to learn more. I know Rolanda Holman has a Facebook page. If you want to go on her page, that's Rolanda Holman. Check out her page, and they're really rallying together to really get him again released from jail and exonerated from these charges. And I again, Rolanda, if you're watching this, you are in my prayers. Your dad is in our prayers, and the rest of the family and close friends who are supporting you guys in this effort, even the Innocence Project for taking this on. We thank you, and we are praying and believing God for the best outcome, which is his ultimate freedom. Okay, again, thank you for joining me for this episode, and be sure to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can be notified. Like, share, and comment. Okay, like, share, and comment. All right, thank you again, and until next time, God bless.